LeBron's not out there, you said that he's got an old guy injury.
He's just old. Everybody gets old.
LeBron James is old. That's not a hot take from some random Twitter troll. That's Charles Barkley, NBA legend, Hall of Famer, one of the most respected voices in basketball, saying it out loud on national television. No sugarcoating, no respect for legacy in that moment. Just 3 words that cut through everything LeBron has been trying to prove this season. And the wildest part? He might actually be right. It started with a simple question from Dan Patrick. LeBron wasn't on the court. Again, this time, it was listed as left foot injury management. Before that, it was soreness. Before that, rest. The injuries keep piling up, and excuses are starting to sound familiar. Patrick asked Barkley what he thought about LeBron's absence, and Chuck didn't hesitate. He's just old. Barkley said, almost laughing. Everybody gets old. But he didn't stop there. He went after the terminology, the medical jargon, the carefully worded injury reports that make it sound more complicated than it really is. He says sciatica. Barkley continued, "You know what that means, Dan. His back hurts. All old people's backs hurt. You can dress it up like a sciatica. You can come up with all these medical terms. LeBron is old." Now, here's where it gets uncomfortable. Because LeBron James has spent 2 decades defying Father Time. He's the guy who reportedly spends over $1 million a year on his body. Hyperbaric chambers, cryotherapy, personal chefs, elite trainers, recovery routines that sound like science fiction. And for the longest time, it worked. At 36, he was dropping 30-point games in the finals. At 38, he was averaging 28 points per game. He made aging look optional. But this season, something feels different. LeBron is 40 years old now. And no matter how much money you spend, no matter how strict your diet is, no matter how advanced the science gets, 40 is 40. Sciatica isn't just soreness. It's nerve pain that shoots down your leg. It makes it hard to move, hard to explode, hard to do the things LeBron has always done without thinking. And Chuck's point wasn't really about the injury itself. It was about what the injury represents. It's the kind of thing that happens to older players. The kind of thing that doesn't just heal with a few days off. It lingers. It comes back. It reminds you that your body isn't cooperating the way it used to. LeBron has been managing injuries all season. His availability has been inconsistent. And for a player who built his reputation on being indestructible, on playing in 95% of his team's games for most of his career, this is new territory. But here's the thing Barkley didn't say, and maybe didn't need to. LeBron isn't just dealing with an aging body. He's dealing with an aging legacy. Every game he misses now, people start asking the question he's been running from his entire career. When is enough enough? He's already the all-time leading scorer. He's won 4 championships. He's been to 10 finals. He's done everything there is to do in this league. So why is he still here? Some believe it's about playing with his sons. Bronny is on the Lakers roster now. And that father-son moment already happened. It was historic, beautiful even, but it also felt like closure. Others think LeBron is chasing one more ring, that he believes this Lakers team, with Anthony Davis healthy, could make another run, that he still has something left to prove. But what if the truth is simpler? What if LeBron just isn't ready to let go? What if walking away from the game, the spotlight, the greatness, the control, feels impossible? Even when his body is screaming at him to stop. There's a reason so many legends struggle with retirement. It's not just about the game. It's about identity. It's about relevance. It's about refusing to accept that the thing you've been the best at for 20 years is slipping away. And maybe that's what Barkley was really getting at. Not that LeBron can't play anymore, but that he's fighting a battle he can't win. Chuck would know. He played until he was 36. His body broke down. His back gave out. He tried to keep going, tried to will himself to one more deep playoff run, but the game didn't care. Father Time doesn't negotiate, and Barkley has said before, he stayed too long. He wished he had walked away a year earlier, when he still had something left in the tank, when people still remembered him as dominant, not diminished. Is that where LeBron is headed? The media has been careful with LeBron this season. They talk about load management and preserving his body for the playoffs. They frame his absences as strategic, not concerning. But the fans see it differently. They see a player who used to be indestructible, now sitting out back-to-backs. A player who used to carry teams on his back, now looking gassed in the fourth quarter. They see someone who's still great, but not that great anymore. And maybe that's the hardest part. LeBron isn't bad. He's still putting up solid numbers. He's still making plays. But the gap between who he is now and who he used to be is growing. And once that gap becomes undeniable, the conversation shifts. It's no longer about greatness. It's about decline. Barkley's comments weren't meant to be disrespectful. They were honest. Blunt, yes, but honest. And maybe LeBron needed to hear it. Not from a reporter, not from a fan, but from someone who's been there. Someone who knows what it feels like to have your body betray the standards your mind still holds. Because the question isn't whether LeBron is still good. It's whether being good is enough for someone who's been the best. So here's the real question. Should LeBron keep playing as long as he's effective, even if it means his final years tarnish the untouchable image he spent 2 decades building? Or should he walk away now, while he can still control the narrative, and leave the game on his own terms?